It is Rick and Sasha with George Willborn. We got a special guest today. He's the smooth operator. He got hits like Raw, Ain't No Half Stepping. One of the most prolific MCs in the game right now. Then and today, y'all, the one, the only, Big Daddy Kane.
Wait a minute, guys. Let me tell you what happened. Right. You know that they are filming this movie at my house, which I'm going to be in the movie too. And one of the producers, director was coming in and had Big Daddy Kane with him. And, you know, we're talking real quick. You know, hey, how you doing there? Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. I heard Kane. I didn't hear the whole thing. So I walk away. But I'm going down the steps going, did he just say Big Daddy Kane? Like, wait a minute. Did he say Big Daddy Kane? I came back up and I said, did you say Big Daddy Kane? And so he's masked up, and I didn't know.
So you was rude at first, huh?
I wasn't rude.
Hey, what I gave him the tuck away.
So Kane, how do you remember the story? How do you remember the story, Kane?
Nah, exactly the way she told it. Because you know we all had the mask on and everything, and her and the brother Keith was actually talking about something else, you know.
And let me tell you something. He pulled that mask down, and I said, "Well, goddamn, yes it is." You need to tell me he in my damn house. I went down in the downstairs and called Kevin. I said, Kevin, because listen, at the end of the day, we do what we do, and we meet people from all over the world. But man, can I tell you, you are a legend.
No doubt.
My husband was like, "Did you get an autograph?" I said, "Shut up, no."
Bro, how does it feel to you when you hear those words? People call you a legend, and you still young yourself.
I mean, I'm flattered, man, because I mean, it's been about 33 years since I've been doing this, and, to still be around, still, well, as of up to March, still touring, but, it's just a beautiful thing. It's really just a beautiful thing, and I appreciate the love, man,
Right.
Yeah,
There's
no doubt, man, because I've been doing comedy for the period of time, man. I can remember coming on stage to your songs, man. I remember the concerts, just the longevity, and for you to still be doing it at such a high level, brother. And you are a living, walking legend, So it is an honor for us to be able to talk to you and know that you still are putting it out so creatively, man. It's remarkable, to be honest with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And almost to ask you what you've been doing since this pandemic and all these other things we've been going through would be actually moot, because you actually put out a song about police brutality, man. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's called Enough. It was like when I woke up and I heard the speech from Tamika Mallory and what she was saying, I just thought that it was so powerful and prolific that, I was like, you know what? I don't really feel like doing no music right now, but I definitely got something to say about this, and I love where this strong sister's coming from. Mm-hmm. So, I wrote a song about it, and I sampled Tamika Mallory voice in the beginning from her speech from Minneapolis, and then I called Chuck D up and was like, "Hey, man, I got a good idea for us to do some James Brown, Bobby Bird type stuff." And he told me about his song coming out, State of the Union. I'm like, well, hey, we right on the same page. Let's do it. And, we put it together.
Dope.
Wow.
What do you think about some of the artists today? Because when we talk about the legends like you, I mean, to them, they're looking at you like, wow. And like, we know what you were saying in the song. Today, I have no clue. Okay. I couldn't even tell you what they talk about. Who do you like right now?
Who can you understand right now?
Understand, right? Even understand.
I mean, everybody still made a girl with
what the hell is that?
I just feel like, different strokes, different folks. Cause I remember how it was when, Sugar Hill Gang and Flash and the Furious 5 started off, and how people viewed hip hop then. So, I don't knock the young cats. There are a few that I like. Like I love Rhapsody. I think she's dope. J. Cole. I love J. Cole. Yeah, there's another young lady named Lyric Jones. I think that she's incredible. So there's a few that I listen to and I really vibe to.
So what about Tekashi 6ix9ine?
You
we didn't hear you.
Hello?
You heard him.
Somebody say rats.
You know what's funny that Sasha said, you know, about not being being able to understand some of the lyrics and what they're saying. When you go back, you know, Twista was from Chicago. When Twista came out, you know, it was abstract and people wasn't used to that type of rap, but you still could understand at least what Twista was saying, even though he was saying it so fast. And I'm with Sasha. A lot of these cats, the beat is there, but you know, it takes so much effort for you to hear what they're actually saying that you end up not enjoying the music.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm gonna say this. Busta Rhymes during his Leaders of the New School days, Fushnikins, DOS Effects, you know, we never really knew what they were saying either. But they made a lot of, you know, great music, you know, because like sometimes people are really vibing to the beat and the hook. You know, they're not really focused on the lyrics. You know, I think that you know, a lot of conscious MCs made the listeners focus on the lyrics because they were saying something deep or something positive. You know, you don't really see too much conscious hip hop, especially not in the mainstream anymore. So you know, people are really focused on the hook and the beat. You know, that's really where it is. You know.
Yeah, hey, Big. So many artists I have heard back in the days that they got these deals and they're on stage and they're touring and living this fabulous life, but they was coming back home to the ghetto. Was it like that for you too, or were you able to sign a good deal and be okay?
Well, I was able to restructure my contract after the first album to make it a good deal. So I could be okay. But originally, no, you know, originally my original contract was, you know, basically what every other new artist, you know, was getting, you know. But I mean, I had to move anyway. You know, I was like, you know, it's like how you had that feeling and that attachment to the hood, and you're like, I'll never leave. And then, you know, at some point you realize that, you know, things ain't the same now because of, you know, your stature. So you have to, you know.
Right. So unless I've been doing something differently, I ain't been watching enough internet. I must have missed the Verzuz battle with you and Rakim, or did it even happen, or did it exist, or is it? Talk to me, brother. What's going on here?
It was something that was mentioned. They asked me about doing it, and I was like, you know, cool. Let's make it happen. And I guess they tried to reach out to Rakim, and you know, it didn't happen. You know, I don't know whether it was you know, bad communication, or I don't know if he, you know, turned it down, or you know, of the brother, you know, just busy. Because I mean, I was told that, you know, that the brother was working on building a studio, so you know, I mean, maybe he just focused on something else, you know. But
I'm looking like a Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., man. I'm like looking for
Now, we did try to make that happen.
Okay.
We tried to make, but not with Rakim. That was me and KRS.
Right.
You know, but I mean, I guess with the window and the slot, we couldn't, because we tried to make that happen where me and KRS could actually battle on pay-per-view after the Tyson Roy Jones fight that same night, November 28th.
Wow. That would have been dope.
And I don't mean versus, I mean battle, you know?
Right.
I guess, you know, the window was too tight and we couldn't, you know, pull it together fast
now,
enough.
Kane, you know what's happening. You know what's happening. You being very gracious here. Or maybe they duck it out. Maybe they don't want to get in the ring. Maybe they want no positives.
We want some coins.
I mean, KRS-One, I mean, as we all know, is a battle rapper.
Now, he is.
For sure.
He's one of the great battle rappers.
No doubt.
I mean, ever since, you know, he first came out, he's been someone that I admire that way. I've always felt like, okay, if I ever had to go up against somebody, that's who I want to go up against, you know. You know, I don't want it to be nothing easy. I want it to be where I could take a few blows and, you know,
right.
Then have to give them back, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that happens.
you come off as a really shy man. Are you? I mean, you're this big superstar with this big personality, but you know, just talking to you, right? You just seem just, you know, gentle and shy. Is
He's
that
a smooth
you?
operator, Sasha. Smooth
Okay.
operator.
Right, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and listen to some of them old ones.
I
girl.
know them songs.
Yeah, I was gonna get his long explanation, but yeah, let's go with what he said.
No, I want to know. So I saw you post up about what is it? Your baby mama and your girlfriend and the other girl. Okay, who are all these women, Big Daddy Kane?
Cast members in the movie that we're filming. Now I said it after I said it after that I said, you know, just being silly on the set. Yeah, one young lady, Christelle, you know, played on Ronnie and Players Club. She's
Yes.
and my wife, and another young lady, Diana Love, she's playing my baby mama. And then there's another younger young lady named Kalila who's playing my daughter. Yeah.
And what's the name? Give us all the details. The movie, when it's coming out, your character, everything.
Yeah. I play a brother named Owen that's having some serious baby mama drama, you know, and trying to work things out, you know, just to keep, you know, everything smooth at home, you know. It's called Bad Dad Rehab 2.
Wow.
Okay. Super dope, man.
Yeah, there was the first one, I believe Malik Yoba was.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, bad. Say it again. Bad Dad.
Bad Dad Rehab.
Bad Dad Rehab Part 2. Nice. So, are you loving this side? I mean, we've seen you before, but are you wanting to get more into this?
Absolutely. You know, it's like you know, like the films that I've other than Posse, every other film I've done in the past has pretty much been real small roles. That's the only one where I had like a real big role. Everything else has been real small. So, you know, you might be on set for like, you know, 2 or 3 days. But now getting back into it this way, where you're playing like a leading role, I'm like remembering, you know, now I'm like, you know, like, oh yeah, you working for real, like, you know, pretty much a 9 to 5 now. This ain't, you know, you walk on stage for 45 minutes and get your bag. Right. You know, you got to be to work every morning, all day. You know, but I mean, I'm here for it because I mean, hip hop is beautiful, and it's great to see this younger generation keeping it strong and keeping it growing. I mean, yes, I would love to hear a lot more, you know, conscious hip hop. I would like to hear a lot more lyrical hip hop. But the fact that the younger generation are keeping it going, I'm proud of them, and I want to see them, you know, win. But you know, where they're going direction wise is somewhere that's not really my thing, you know. So I mean. Other than unless someone, you know, want to do a feature or you know, something for a soundtrack, you know, I don't really, you know, mess with it that heavy. You know, I just perform. Yeah, that's all. I just stick to performing. But this side, yeah, that's really what I'm focused on right now, the acting side, and you know, gaining more roles and you know, just keeping it pushing like that.
So you've been able to remember all your lines? Are you struggling? Or are you ad-libbing? They letting you ad-lib? How's it going?
You must have heard something. Yeah, I was struggling yesterday.
No, we didn't say that.
I've been showing up watching.
But it is different from memorizing other people's words opposed to what you've written and came out of your own mind, right?
Right.
Well, I mean, you know, it's like, I think that if the dialogue rhymed, it would be a lot easier. You know, but I mean, up until yesterday, you know, it was like, you know, it'd be like a lot of lines, but it's, you know, real short, you know, sentences. So, you know, just run them off. But yesterday, yo, I had to deliver like a whole page long monologue. Like, I swear, when I looked at it, I was like, man, you know, they should have started this off with "to be," because I mean, man, like for real. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I was
does it make you nervous and anxious, and you start having all this anxiety, like trying to remember these lines? You got all these people around you. I mean, how are you feeling at the moment? Like, let me get the hell out of here.
Nah. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm used to this. I mean, I mean, you know, I mean, there's just been situations where, you know, I mean, like Robert Townsend had me dye my hair blonde to be in this movie. Mario Van Peebles had me riding horses and for a month and a half running from snakes and scorpions because we out in Tucson, Arizona.
Wow.
You know, I mean, it's like, you know, adjusting and adapting to the environment is not a problem. You know, so I mean, I'm cool with it. Plus, you know, I'm an MC, so memorizing, you know, that's really a big deal.
Yeah. Brother, man, thank you for your time, and thank you for giving us all those years of greatness. And we also got to congratulate you because the Taste of Chocolate just turned 30 years old, brother, man.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. 30 years, man. Wow. There's an album for the ages, baby.
No doubt.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Yeah. Sasha, close it out, baby.
Well, you just need to come back over, so I can go and get my autograph and photo. Okay, so he is a legend. He will be around forever. Check him out on the big screen. I am talking about the cool Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Smooth operator, baby. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
bro.
Peace. Thank you.